Bucknell women's basketball has a brand new look in 2013. After 3 straight losing seasons, the program brought in Aaron Roussell to coach the Bison, and it has paid dividends immediately. With 11 wins and a 2-1 Patriot League record, the Bison are a team to be reckoned with.
It's been great. You know, it was a transition. Definitely shocking news last year, but I think our teams responded really well, and I think everyone's happy, and that shows on the court. Coming off a tough season last year, I think our team's feeling really confident. Just got our first Patriot League win last Wednesday.
That win was a last-second thriller at home where Shelby Romine dished the ball off to Audrey Dotson for the game-winning jumper at the buzzer against Colgate.
We had a timeout, so we had some time to prepare. Coach kind of just cleared out that side and said, make a play. And me and Audrey play together in Summer League, so I feel like we have a good connection on the court. And she was open, hit the shot, and knocked it down. That was awesome. I've never experienced the buzzer beater before, so that was cool.
That win on Wednesday was huge. I mean, obviously, just the fashion that it was won was exciting for our players. Getting that first Patriot League win was huge for our players. I think it's always, you know, at the beginning of the season, first points of the game, the first one's always the hardest one to get.
Romine and Dotson, who both rank in the top 5 in scoring, helped the Bison get a second league win on Saturday at Lafayette. Romine scored a team-high 14 points in the win and ranks second in the league with 14.1 points per game. Dotson posted a double-double in the win, and she is averaging 12.4 points per game.
You look around the league and there's a lot of great players, and I think we feel pretty fortunate to have a good group. I think those two numbers-wise are really putting together a nice season. I think it's nice, and you saw that on Wednesday. You know, they play well together. I think both of them are comfortable in our system. They don't need to be told what to do all the time. I think they enjoy the freedom, and I think as a coach, you just try to loosen the reins a little bit, let them make some plays, and they've been very good in that style.
We're doing some things on offense that give us a little bit more freedom, and I think that works really well for us. It's not stressful. We just go out there and have fun and play.
And Romine is out there a lot. Averaging 36.2 minutes per game, the junior has been a catalyst not just in the scoring category, but in all-around team play. She ranks in the top 15 in the league in several categories, including assists, rebounding, and three-pointers.
She's a tremendous talent. I mean, she can score the basketball and really fun to watch. You know, I think we've been asking her, we've relied on her to do a lot of different things, and I think not a lot of people could do everything that we've been asking her to do and still play as well and be as fresh as she's been. She's playing a lot of minutes. I think she'd be hesitant to say this, but she probably, to be honest with you, is playing out of position right now. But she welcomes everything we've been asking her to do, and even wants more. I mean, we try holding the kid out of practice a little bit, and I've gotten a few dirty looks from her so far. I think she wants more and wants to do more. And as a coach, it's just great to have a competitor like that on your roster, especially when she's at the point.
For Roussell, it makes the transition a little easier as he finds out for the first time what it is like to coach in the Patriot League.
This is a grind, you know, and I hate using that word sometimes, but there's just not an easy, cliche again, but there's just not easy games in the Patriot League schedule. And you know, I think we've seen enough from the league. I think trying to do your homework in the summer, see a lot of great talent in the league. I just think there's just great coaches in the league, you know, and I think we've seen that here for the first few games, and it's only going to get tougher.
For Colgate men's basketball, it's been tough from the get-go. The Raiders opened the league season with a trio of games against the top 3 teams in the preseason poll, American, Bucknell, and Lehigh. All 3 matchups have resulted in losses, but Coach Langel knows that there's a lot to be learned from the first 3 games.
We asked this group to, you know, the overall wins and losses is one thing, and the Patriot League is another season. But we've really asked them, and they've responded to just trying to get better every game. We started off not very well in a home game against American, and you know that was a great opportunity for us, but we let it pass. And obviously Bucknell was a really, really good team, and there are a lot of good teams in our league, but 3 tough games to start the Patriot League play for sure. But you know, you want your team always to continue to improve, and if we can do that and be playing our best basketball as the league continues, and we'll be in good shape.
We've been taking it day by day. You know, our coach really focuses on us improving every day in practice. And, you know, we know results will come eventually. We've had some close ones. We've had, as you said, some tough games at the beginning of our schedule, and but what we try to focus on is just getting better defensively, offensively every day. And, you know, hopefully the wins will fall into place. As we improve over the season, we put ourselves in a position to try to make a run in the tournament. I mean, that's what college basketball is. That's why everyone loves it. You know, anything can happen.
Murphy Burnatowski will play a key role if the Raiders can make some noise in the tournament in March. The junior transfer from Maine sat out all of last season due to NCAA rules, and in 19 games this season, he's averaging 16.5 points per game, which ranks 3rd in the Patriot League. Burnatowski's been a surprise in the league, but through practices last season, Coach Langel had an idea of what the Raiders were getting.
we got to coach him for a whole year last season, and interestingly enough, we had a number of foremen in Sterling Melville and Yao Jiawu, so he had to play a lot more on the perimeter last year in practice every day, but we knew he could really score. Obviously, he'd been out for a while, and it kind of takes a while, even though you're practicing every day, to get your game legs back, and I think he's done that, and he continues to work pretty hard. He's scoring for us, but we need him to be even more than he's been, and be a leader on the defensive end of the floor, and find a way to assist and get his teammates better. But obviously, he's a big part of what we're doing.
It was definitely hard to sit out for a year. Practicing every day with the guys, you definitely want to be out there playing with them. But at the same time, I got to work on my game, got to improve on a lot of parts of my game, and I think in the end it really helped me develop as not only skill-wise, but also, mental side of the game. Sitting on the sideline, you get to see the game as, through the coach's eyes, and I think that really helped me.
The Raiders will host Army on Wednesday, and Coach Langel is looking to see some improvements from the first 3 games of the league season. Adjusting to league play can take some time, and Coach Langel knows this.
I think we're still trying to figure that out. Obviously, your opponents become a little bit more familiar to you, but also with you. So, you talk to your guys about little plays mattering that much more. A loose ball, an extra check out, an extra possession here or there, getting yourself to the foul line, because some of the things that you do in non-league to create scoring opportunities for your players, they're just going to be, they're not going to be there because they're going to be better scouted. So you've got to ask your guys to make plays for each other and with each other, as opposed to maybe just trying to make a play by themselves.